Hi guys, so today we'll be solving this problem called letter combinations of a phone number. So given a string containing digits from 2 to 9, inclusive, return all possible letter combinations that the number could represent. Return the answer in any order. A mapping of digit to letters is given below. Note that one does not map to any letter. So basically we've been given a digit string and we have to return as many combinations that are possible uh, between the numbers that are given in the string. So for example, in 2, 3, we know that 2 is here, 3 is here, and 2 corresponds to ABC and 3 corresponds to DEF. And the combinations between them can be A, D, A, E, A, F, B, D, B, E, B, F, C, D, C, E, C, F. So all these combinations are possible. So uh, similarly, when we see a string is empty, we have to return an empty array. And if a string is only one, we have to return all the strings that are possible from the combination uh, in that on that digit. So what we'll be doing is that we'll be creating an array where we'll be storing all the corresponding strings which are there for every digit, and then we'll be calling a function where we'll be assuming that function would solve the problem of giving us the result vector result in with the strings that we need. And in that function we'll be looping through uh, the combinations which are possible between the digits, and we'll see what are the combinations that we can possibly get, and we'll be pushing that into the result, and that we'll simply return in the main function. So let's try to code our thought now, what we have thought till now. So first we'll create a vector of string result, and if digits dot length is equal to 0, we know that we need to return just uh, an empty array, right? So we'll simply return result. Now, as I said, we'll be creating an array of strings where we'll be matching ABC, DEF, GHI, JKL, LMNO, LMNO, right? No, JK, okay, MNO, and this repeated. MNO, PQRS, TUV, WXYZ. That works. Now I'll be creating a function called myLetterCombinations, where I'll be passing a result, digits, num, and value integer, which will be the index, and an empty string to store the answers. And then we'll simply return result here, because I assume that myLetterCombination is a function that will basically do all the job of getting us the answer. Now let's write that function myLetterCombination combinations string. Okay, first we have vector string and result int string digits string num array and int I and string s. All right, now what we'll do is that we'll basically write a base condition. Now first let me explain you the part where the function has been happening. So we'll create a string value, let's name it, and basically we'll have digits of nums of I, oh sorry, nums of I, nums of digits of I minus 0 So basically, the number that we have in the string 2 or 3 and the index that we are on minus 0 as a character, we get the value of that number, and we basically find it in the num array, and we store it in a string. Now then we loop through, sorry, j is equal to 0, j less than val dot length j plus plus. Then we loop through every possible combinations that are possible with the value. So we have num I plus 1 and s plus value of j. All right, we'll pass that because we are considering the first letter of the, of any string that we get. Suppose abc, we'll consider the first letter, and then we'll add the second letter and the third letter. So such combinations would be given to us by this loop. And then I is equal to digits dot length. Okay, if it's equal to digits dot length, then we'll push back into the result, and then we'll simply return. All right, let's run the code to see if everything works. And I hope, yeah, we've let's go like through the code again. So first we've created a vector string where we store the answer, and we know that if it is the length of the digit is 0, then we return an empty vector. And then we have a string num where we store the answers for different strings, basically different combinations on the keypad. And then we'll be calling a function where we get the answer of result. Then we'll simply return the result. And in the function, what we are doing is that we are iterating through every possible combination that we can get from the value, uh, basically digits of I. All right, and then we are simply pushing back into the result string. So let's run the code. Yeah. All right. So I hope you guys understood the problem. Thank you.